Hi, just a quick note. This podcast is entirely improvised. We find ghost stories on the internet and then we make stuff up. Any similarity to anyone real, fictional, or otherwise is completely coincidental. Please enjoy. Hello, and welcome back to
I woke up like
That's Carol Lufthansa.
Yes, and the other one is Dana Shaft.
I'm Dana.
Well, this is, we have an exciting show planned.
Yeah, no, that was for our listener. Wow, we got off on a crazy foot right there.
We did.
I was saying this is Dana's voice.
Okay, and I'm Carol.
I don't want them to get confused.
Lufthansa, right.
Because we sound so similar.
We do, yes. They saw us too. I mean, we're almost twins.
We are almost twins. We both got our hair done this week.
We did.
Giant.
We both got perms.
With a pompadour.
Yes.
So it's really fun. We're bringing back the bump it.
Oh, we are. Yeah, I just ordered a few off of Amazon, so they're coming.
And I found mine. They were hidden in the back of my shoe closet. 2012. Yeah, I was watching a lot of Jersey Shore. Because I thought, look at those young kids. I want to be young like them again one day.
Well, tans will. I told you, tans will help us too if we get tanned.
Yes. So. Yes. And tan clothes. Just everything tan.
It's
tan bodies. Thing. It's the new thing. It's the new thing. What's going on at the Lufthansa house?
Well, you'll be happy to hear that the ghost is back. The America's Got Talent ghost.
I love it.
So I get to watch Terry Crews. Again. And did I tell you last time? So the ghost left, and I wasn't able to actually get to the channel, right? But now I can. Now I can't get off America's Got Talent. Yeah.
Still.
So, yeah, it's on there, so I can't change the channel because of the ghost. So I don't know. I'm wondering if the ghost went away for the holidays.
And here's what I'm wondering: does it also go to channels where Terry Crews is just on it, right? Because he was at the Grammys, right?
You know what? I thought that was a glitch, but you're right. And I got confused, and I said, Terry's in a whole different situation. All the Grammys.
Yeah. Because he just showed up on your screen.
He did.
That is what a cool ghost to have.
I know.
What a cool ghost to have.
I think he reached my subconscious, so he knew that this is what I wanted, and now we're just stuck then, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah. No, he's a good-looking guy.
He is very much.
I'm into it. If only Henry would let me,
Oh, but your husband is very good-looking.
He's so hot, but he's so dumb. Do you know what he did this week?
What?
He left his phone in the freezer.
Oh, he did?
Again. This is like a regular thing. It's like once a month at least.
And so how do you defrost an iPhone then?
You don't. You throw it away.
Oh, again.
Yeah, you have to throw it away.
Wow.
Yeah. Luckily, we're doing just fine.
I should put the kid's cell phone in the freezer then so we can throw it out after.
As long as you don't plan to buy another one. I don't see why not.
I mean, he buys his own stuff. He has his own job, thank God, because I'm tired of paying for stuff.
Yes, hot dog on a stick.
Yes, that's where he works.
That uniform. I always wanted that uniform.
Well, we can get you one in your size.
Would you? No, don't get one in my size. Get one in Henry's size.
Oh, okay. I see. It's a whole fantasy thing going on in the bedroom.
A man in a uniform. It's just my thing.
All right. Well, we'll get you one.
Okay.
I'll ask the kid.
Okay. Get it tight.
Okay.
Just like one size smaller. Like Henry's a large. Just top to bottom large. So a medium, maybe?
Because all those muscles that he has.
All those muscles.
Do you know that Gary has negative amount of muscle?
I did not know that.
Now, if you don't know, Gary's my husband.
Yeah.
And we got his muscle percentage.
Does that mean he's lost muscle?
I'm laughing because, really, I'm crying.
And I laugh when I get nervous.
Well,
because I'm questions.
I have my emotions are all mixed up. That's why I'm laughing.
Yeah, is he just gelatin? Is that what that means?
Yes.
That
Now,
explains
if you
why I
don't,
haven't seen him.
the listeners that don't know, Gary's my, I guess, estranged husband. Husband, we don't know what we are,
They
but
still live in the same house.
we do. We don't talk though, and so he is if I could describe him, he's like a gelatinous Steve Buscemi.
Yes. Yeah. But that explains why I haven't seen him. So he could really wear like a child's like extra small.
Yes.
What a sight.
We should probably move on. I'm crying.
Me too. Me too.
Oh gosh. All right. Well,
Oh, amazing. Okay.
it's been a tough week.
Well, my ghost. Okay, so as the listeners know, I had the ghost in the shower who was knocking the shampoo over.
Yes.
Then it was the Nintendo Switch. He kept making me lose every game of Nintendo Switch tennis, which I just thought was mean. And now we have a new one. It burns pizza.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's moved to the oven.
Burns every pizza.
Everything I put in that oven, it burns.
Wow.
Everything. No matter what temperature, no matter what, it burns.
There's some sort of envy going on here with food.
Yeah, I left the pizza in for 45 minutes at 400 degrees. Burnt.
Burnt. Wow. But what if you leave it in just for a few minutes? Will it still burn?
No, I haven't tried that. I really like things crispy.
Okay. Well, just do it little by little and see if it burns. But start with maybe 10 minutes and move up, I think.
You think I should start at 10 minutes?
Yeah. Well,
That seems too little.
wait, why don't I come over?
Okay.
And I'll help you.
You will?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll put the pizza in. We'll just go up by increments.
Okay.
We'll hold hands,
Okay.
and we're gonna be okay. You're gonna be fine.
You know, I don't like things that are soft. I like them crispy.
Oh, that's why you're with Henry.
Okay. Okay. Yes, that is why I'm with Henry. He's crispy. Those bones are crispy. And you like them soft.
Yes.
Yes. Maybe you can also teach me when you come back how to use the broiler. Because I don't know the thing at the bottom of that's the broiler, right?
Yes, at the very bottom, yeah.
I don't know how to use it.
If you have to question whether it goes in the broiler, then it goes in the broiler.
That's a good rule. That's a really good rule. Should I be putting pizza in the broiler then?
Well, you questioned it, so you have to, put the pizza in there.
Oh, I'll make sure to try that next time. And socks? Like if the sock... I have to put my socks in there now. Like if they got wet?
Yeah, because you questioned it. So.
Good rule. That's a really... You are... Carol, I would be lost without you.
I know. I mean, that's why we moved into this townhome community together. It's a great little community, and I'm glad that we were able to get almost side-by-side apartments. Almost.
We keep trying. We keep trying to get old Mr. Fester to move, and he will not move.
But I heard he's interested in our podcast, so...
Oh, yeah. I bet he's got some good stories.
Yeah, I'm we could maybe even have him on.
We could have him on, or we could force him to sit down and write out his story.
Yeah, well, he's
I'll
quite
bake
old.
him some pizza.
Yeah, he's quite old, so...
Yeah, he's quite 106, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he lives on the very top floor. I don't know how he's getting up and down.
Well, no, he doesn't leave his apartment.
He's stuck up there.
Yeah, there's the DoorDash people that come and Uber and so...
Not Jamie DoorDash, but you mean like people who work for DoorDash.
Yes. Oh, Jamie. Wow. Have you seen him?
Oh, he's so good. Yes, I just watched him in another movie, 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh.
I hadn't seen that one. It was on my list for a very long time. Then I have Black Swan. That's another one that I'm going to do.
So he was in that movie.
Jamie DoorDash, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Jamie DoorDash.
Right.
Yeah. You know, he's my favorite.
He is. Yeah. He was in Barb and Star, right?
Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar.
One of my favorite movies. Oscar-worthy movie.
It's a shame it was not nominated. You know who should have been nominated for that movie? Reba McEntire. Playing Trish.
Yes.
Star turn for her.
Reba's one of my favorites.
Yeah, you love Reba. I often hear you singing along to Reba songs.
Yes.
In the shower.
I know them very well. I've always wanted to look like her. You know, I tried all of my teenage years to look like Reba McEntire.
Now describe that for me. What were you doing to look like Reba McEntire?
Well, lots of powder on my face.
Oh.
And really super hot red hair.
Yes.
And, the hair out flip thing. And I actually, I sported a Southern accent for years.
Wow.
So,
do you think you can bring that back?
I think so, but my parents took me to therapy, so the therapist knocked it out of me.
Oh, like a speech therapy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, if you ever want to try it for me, just behind closed doors, I would love to hear it because, big Reba fan.
Right, when we do the pizza together.
Okay.
The broiler pizza.
Tomorrow.
Okay, you've got
we'll do it
put
tomorrow.
in my calendar.
Let's get into our first story, shall we?
Yes, let's do it.
Let's get into it. All right. So the title of this one is called... Ooh, just hit myself in the face. I saw a ghost watching me sleep. What should I do? 2 days ago, I woke up around 3 a.m. Something was telling me to open my eyes, and when I did, I saw an old lady at the edge of my bed staring at me while I was sleeping. Her face was so close to mine. She had big white eyes, and her mouth was open. It was all black. I panicked and got up. I looked around and she was gone, so I just went back to sleep, trying to ignore it. The next night, I woke up again, around 4 a.m. I opened my eyes and I saw her again, but this time she was standing up straight, so I just saw her white dress. I was too scared to look up, so I ignored it and turned to my other side and went back to sleep. Today, again in the middle of the night, I felt something staring at me, but this time I kept my eyes closed and tried to ignore. But as I tried doing that, my body heard someone crying and screaming. I tried to snap out of it, and when I did, everything went silent again. I ignored it, but it did kind of scare me, so I had to sleep with my phone flashlight on for the rest of the night. Am I hallucinating? It's so weird. I don't even watch horror movies either. That was from our community board.
Right. And we've had another story like a ghost before watching someone sleep. We've had that before, right?
That's a common one, yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it's a common one. They didn't ask it at the end of their story, but what should they do?
Well, listener, I feel like I think you need to put cameras in your room. Yeah.
Now that is a great idea.
Yeah, I mean, when the ghost returns, then you have it on camera. And after that, I mean, I don't know, but we can maybe probably have the ghost over then.
That is so smart. That is so smart, Carol.
Thank you very much.
I never would have thought of that. Because I was going to say,
yeah,
just sleep with your lights on.
Well, that's great, but it affects your circadian rhythm.
Right.
But you're right. No, but it's a good start if you can't get the cameras.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just confused. If you're scared, why are you going back to sleep? I don't get that one.
I know. I didn't understand it. I was trying to follow the story.
Yeah.
I was stuck on that.
Yeah. If I'm hungry, I'm not going to put the food back in the freezer.
Right. I feel like maybe they were so scared that they shut their eyes and they had no, other place to go but to dreamland. I sometimes when I feel like I have a lot of anxiety with Gary, I tend to get very tired. So, I take a few melatonins and I go to sleep and it's all over. And it's the next day. So I feel like that's probably what's going on here. But I suggest that you get cameras or you keep your lights on.
Yeah. Start smoking. That's my thing.
Oh, smoking's a good one.
Smoking's a good one because then you have an excuse to actually stay up.
Right.
At 4 when you wake up, go out on the balcony. We got beautiful balconies here.
Yeah, all of them have a view to the fountain.
Yeah,
right?
of the fountain. And then on the other side is the dump.
Right.
Yeah. Thankfully, I'm on the fountain side.
Me too, yes.
Yeah.
Well,
drink.
Listener, I think we need to have this ghost on.
We do need to have this ghost on.
I think this is a problem. For someone to lose their sleep over somebody sitting and watching them sleep. Maybe they should even move into another room. Maybe it's the room. Maybe it's not even the person.
Yeah. Who Whoever it is, they need to get better at writing. That's for sure. They need some punctuation.
I have an idea who this is in the building or in the community center.
Well, we got yelled at last time, so let's not say names.
Yeah, I
on the air.
won't say them.
We're not going to say names on the air. Well, good luck with that ghost.
Yes.
I don't know what to tell you. Don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep after that. Move to a different room.
Right.
These people, I don't.
Strange voyeurism, right?
It's very strange to me, because if this happened to me, I'd sleep in the bathroom. That's.
Well, you have a ghost in your bathroom too, but
yeah, I'd go the other bathroom.
Right. Oh, right, the other one.
The guest bathroom, which is very spacious. I have a couch in there.
I know, it's like a little powder room.
Covered in powder. Never gets cleaned. That's how I like it. All right, we will be back with our special guest here on.
I woke up like. I woke up like. I woke up like. I woke up like.
And welcome back.
Welcome back. Oh, that Danish was delicious.
Yes, it was a strawberry today.
You always treat me.
And I found the Hawaiian coffee that we brought back from vacation.
Oh, yes, our vacation.
A little bit of hazelnut, and it was very, very sweet. Very sweet.
We got it from the resort, the all-you-can-eat resort. And we put it in styrofoam cups, and we just took it on the airplane.
Yes, we did. That was fun. Yeah, they didn't have we didn't have bags to put it in.
No, we didn't.
So we just put it in the styrofoam cups and we put like a napkin over it.
Yeah.
You know, like you do when you leave somebody's house. Yeah. With like leftovers.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we had it today. It's delicious still.
Yeah.
The cream held up good in there.
That entire flight and for months. Wow.
Well, all right. So are we?
So we're going to move on to our next story. This was also submitted, and I'm going to read it today because my handwriting's terrible.
Okay, no problem.
Because I had to write it by hand because our printer broke. Uh-oh.
I know that we've had a complaint from one of our listeners of when I read.
Yes.
So
it was too good. They said it was too good, and your voice is too comforting.
Right.
Yeah.
I put some people to sleep. So so Dana's gonna do it this time, and your handwriting is pretty bad.
You know, some people fall asleep to like scary stories, like true crime and all that kind of stuff. I don't understand it personally.
I know.
I like my whale noises.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried it. I tried how you fall asleep, but it just didn't work for me.
No, they're loud. It's loud and deep. I really like that bass. That's why
Henry's
Henry and I sleep in separate rooms.
Oh, right. You do. Me and Gary have bunk beds.
You don't talk yet. Share the same room.
Well, we don't have very many rooms in our house, or I mean, our little townhome apartment. So
you gave them all to the kid.
We did. Well, he needs a game room and
a bedroom.
Yeah.
And a study room, a separate study room. The kid's got 3 rooms.
I know. Well, when he went to school before he dropped out, we had all the books in there.
How old is the kid again?
He's 15.
And he dropped out.
He did.
Wow. Too
He
smart?
has a full-time job. He thinks he's too smart.
So here's our second story. My grandmother's mirror encounter. Now, I wonder what this is going to involve. Hello. I've recently been delving into paranormal experiences in and out of my family, mostly to comfort my crippling thanatophobia, and asked for some good stories from my mom, who gave me this story regarding her mother. I literally wrote it as they were telling, you know.
Right.
Grandma and my great uncle, who I'll be calling V and R respectively, moved to Canada when they were around 7 and 8 in 1962. They were German and were still getting used to the language. Now, my great uncle Art is a strict and firm atheist who doesn't believe in ghosts, God, afterlife, etc. But this story shakes him to this day, and he refuses to talk about it. V and R were around 10 and 9 when this happened, and they were getting ready for bed. But Grandma V was too scared to go downstairs and brush her teeth because she felt like the air was heavy. So R accompanied her, and they went to the bathroom, and they were met with a young girl around 5 years old, looking at Grandma, who described her to me as having long brown hair and was in a onesie covered in red, blue, and yellow splotches. The girl disappeared as soon as she arrived. V and R looked at each other and were able to perfectly describe the same description of the girl to one another, where they promptly screamed and ran to bed. And to this day, Grandma hasn't told a soul about what happened that night, other than to my mom and to my late aunt, who then told it to me and then told it to Dana. Please welcome to the podcast, 5-year-old girl in the mirror.
And the onesie girl, right?
Onesie girl.
Right. Welcome.
Hi.
Wow.
Wow.
You're still the same age.
Yeah.
No, what is your name? I don't want to have to call you 5-year-old girl in the mirror with a onesie.
Oh, it's Margarita.
Margarita.
Margarita, beautiful name. Where are you from, Margarita?
Staten Island.
Wow.
Staten Island.
Yeah.
I love Staten Island.
Oh, and I love the way that you're dancing around the room. We can hear you tippy-toe tapping.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I had a couple drinks before tonight.
You did,
Yeah.
Margarita.
Yeah.
Did you have margaritas?
I did, yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
What do you like in your margaritas? What kind?
It depends. I sometimes a little bit of citrus, sometimes just straight tequila.
Wow.
Wow, and she's toe tapping again.
Oh.
Toe tapping.
I guess I have a question. Dana, am I able to
Yes,
say something?
jump right in.
So the afterlife then allows you to drink as a child. There's no,
Oh,
they don't check
yeah.
ID or anything like that.
No ID in the afterlife. Just you could do whatever you want. You know, mostly alcohol, but sex is
I don't think
for
we're allowed
older
to comment
people.
on that.
Yeah,
but
no, you can't do that.
Not if you're human, but you've been dead for how long?
Oh, 104 years.
Oh, okay. So
Wow.
you're of legal
Okay.
age.
I'm
Yeah,
of an
that's
age.
true,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've got the body of a woman.
I'm so sorry, I have to take my medication.
It's that gosh darn Furby.
What type of medication are you taking?
I'm taking diabetic pills.
Can I have some?
Yes, yes.
Fucking Furby.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine.
Sorry, we're having a bit of a nostalgia thing. I got a Furby at Target for fun.
Oh,
For fun.
Wow.
My
what's a
kid never-
Furby?
Oh, that's right. You
right.
died before Fur?
Yeah.
So they were these little things. I think they stand fur babies is what they're short for.
Oh, they're
right?
filled with like cat fur.
Kind of. They're filled more with like mechanical stuff because they move and they talk and they, you can communicate with them.
Mechanical.
Yes.
Yes, sort of like when you were still alive, you if you wanted to move something around, you would have to move it by hand. Well, you don't have to do that anymore.
No.
It's with the electricity.
That sounds nice.
And you know
Yeah.
Thomas Edison because he was definitely alive when you were.
I did know Thomas very well, yeah.
Oh, you knew him
you-
personally.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we used to date.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, we dated.
Wow. Well,
After
In the afterlife.
in the afterlife.
okay.
Okay. I got nervous.
yeah, he was about to get canceled right now.
Yeah, no.
Again.
Again, no. Yeah, we used to date. It was nice. He was electric.
Wow. Electric. Wow. So, can you tell us, how was it dating him?
Dating Thomas Edison, he was very, very, very shy. Actually, yeah, very shy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He didn't like grapes, which made it difficult because I love to drink wine, and he didn't like that. He also had a little bit of a strange fetish with ankles. Really loved women's ankles.
Really?
Yes.
Can I see your ankles?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
That's too far.
Was that too far, Dana? I'm so sorry.
Not for me. You want to see my ankles?
Well, I know your ankles very well.
I'm sorry, I can't contribute in porn.
You can contribute in poor?
Porn.
Oh.
Pornography.
Oh, I'm just used to the word poor. That's
Oh.
why we both used to the word poor.
We say poor
So,
a lot.
yeah.
Everything's poor to us.
Oh. Are you poor?
Well,
We're
yeah, I am.
comfortable.
You are. I'm.
She lives in a bunk bed, so you do the math.
I'm in debt.
Yeah. I once saw a murder in a bunk bed.
Oh my goodness. Were you able to? You saw it? Were you alive then, or?
Or were you the murdered in the bunk bed?
It was me. I was murdered in the bunk bed.
Oh my gosh! So now we're finding out how you died.
Yes.
You must have been alive.
It was Thomas.
Thomas. Oh wow.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. How'd he do it?
With a light bulb.
I knew those things were dangerous.
They sure are.
That's why I prefer to have candles going at all times.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a man that puts the light bulb in. You don't touch the light bulb. You get
You
a
have
man
a
to
man
put
do
in.
it. Yes, that's why Henry does it. Danger. So he did it with a light bulb. Like
In the
how?
bunk
Like did he break it? Did he force you to eat it? Like what was that like?
Well, he just made me get very close to it after a while.
Oh, so it was hot.
It was very hot. Yeah. And so I actually got a little bit, my skin melted just then. Yeah, skin melted.
Well,
Yeah. I'm very thin skin.
this has unlocked a new fear for me.
Yes.
Yeah. Being around hot light bulbs. I once broke 18 light bulbs in an afternoon
Well, how
in
did
the span of about 30 minutes. They don't tell you that hanging those stringy lights are really difficult. And I tried to do it on my own, and they kept falling, and I broke 18 light bulbs.
18 light bulbs?
And the gosh darn funny thing is that when you try to find replacement light bulbs, they're more expensive than the actual string lights are. So I just had to go out and buy another string light to replace the light bulbs.
After you got
Makes
out of the
sense.
hospital.
And that's after I got out of the hospital.
Because the ambulance came.
I could not.
Yeah.
I could not get anywhere without stepping on all of them. So my feet were cut up to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Carol actually carried me out to the ambulance.
I did.
Wow.
They didn't have a stretcher.
On your back? On your back?
Yeah, I
you-
carried her on my back.
Wow.
Yeah, for some reason the ambulance didn't have a stretcher that day, so
Was it used?
maybe yes.
It was being used
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
for sex.
For sex?
Mm-hmm. Those EMTs, they don't get paid enough.
No, they don't.
We need to pay our EMTs more.
I agree.
The saving lives for $12.75 an hour. It's not enough. It's not enough.
$12.75? That's what you get paid in an hour?
Right? Yes. Well, some
that's a lot
people
for
do. It is a
you.
lot
That's
for
a
you.
lot
Wow.
of money. That's all I had in my whole life.
Right. And when you died, you didn't have a job because you were so young.
I was very young. My job was to be, just to be a child with an alcohol.
You were very lucky, though, because a lot of children were working at 5 at the turn of the century.
You said with an alcohol
Problem.
Oh, okay.
Didn't they all?
Yeah.
My great-grandfather, he not only was he smoking 5 packs a day at 5, he was also super into whiskey.
I love whiskey.
Yeah. What are your favorite alcohols?
Yeah.
Oh,
Top 5.
Top 5. I'll go with moonshine. I love an apple liqueur.
Ooh.
Anything with macadamia infused.
Okay, so you like what was that one called?
Kahlua.
Kahlua.
Oh,
I was gonna call it Kahana.
We're
Kahana.
not versed in our alcohols. I mean, Dana. Yeah.
Do you drink alcohol?
Only when we go out to resorts. When
And
we travel.
Applebee's.
Right. We do have a drink at Applebee's. The House Red.
Oh, that sounds nice.
It's a mix.
Yeah.
It's a mix of a bunch of different wines. It's all of them. It's just red.
That's what the house means? You put all them in one cup?
Mm-hmm.
At Applebee's. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's whatever they got at Costco that day.
Oh, wow. Is that their main supplier?
Kirkland. Yes. We love Kirkland.
I love God bless Kirkland.
I don't know what that is, but
Well,
Well, you need to introduce you to
we
it.
have a lot of.
We have a lot of Kirkland wine. Just point to a bottle.
oh, just that one in the left corner.
Okay, so this is the Kirkland Merlot.
Oh,
You like a Merlot.
I love
it's a
a
red
glass
wine.
of that.
And you can only buy this one in a 24 bottle pack.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's perfect for
32
the
ounces
afterlife.
a bottle, 24 of them. $5.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pour you a little bit. I'm going to pour you a little
Thank
bit.
you.
Let me know how that goes down. It's going to burn.
It burns.
Yeah.
It does burn.
Burns good though, right?
When you drink and eat, where does it all go? Because you don't have a body.
I think it just goes into gas.
Mm.
That's what happens. It actually just permeates out of my body. So you know when ghosts kind of hover?
Okay.
That's actually just excrement. It's like a lot of
I'm
gas.
going to write that down.
Yes, please. Yes.
I did not know that. So you're telling me that Casper, the friendly ghost...
Gas. He was a very gassy ghost.
they were
Gasper.
farting-
Gasper.
Gasper, good for you.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. Good job, Carol.
Thank you.
You're really good with those puns. I'm getting better.
You are.
Picking up on them faster. That's it. Wow, I did not know they were
Yeah.
so gassy.
They are gassy ghosts. Yeah. You can smell them from a mile away. I can, at least.
I know
Well, you
there's a smell coming off of you.
Yeah, but it's not bad. It's like a sweet fermented sulfur
Grape?
smell.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Little bit of rose too.
Oh, yes.
Grape
yeah.
rose.
Grape and rose. That's how they know me. That's my scent in the afterlife.
Mm-hmm.
And name a ghost, I can tell you what their scent is.
What about the ghost that turns my TV on for America's Got Talent?
Pepperoni.
That is why I smell pepperoni all the time. I always thought because I make a lot of pizza, I broil a lot of pizza, but no. Oh my gosh.
No, it's an Italian sausage with a little bit of fennel. I can smell it from a mile
okay.
away. Yeah.
Okay. What about the one that was in the Nintendo Switch?
Oh, that smelled like old diesel.
Wow.
Spot on.
Yeah.
Margarita's spot on.
But
That's
that's
exactly
because
what it smelled
Henry
like.
was. Yeah, I thought because Henry worked at a garage.
Me too.
Yeah, right.
Me too. And he's not good at laundry. And I refuse to do it once a week. That's it. That's it. So
She
sometimes
cuts it off. Yeah.
I can't do it. I can't do it more than once. I need him to lift it all up, you know?
It's too much.
Yeah. No, wait, so you said you like grape. Is there a grape margarita? I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
Oh, I have had a grape margarita.
How was
It
it?
was delicious. It was really nice.
Okay.
It depends on the grape, though, because a green grape, a little bit sour, not as nice. The purple grape was a lot better.
Okay. Wow. I really like the Welch's grapes. I've never actually.
You've never actually...
had real grapes. I've just had the Welch's grapes.
Yeah, the Welch's grapes are actually the best of the grapes. Those are the only grapes that I've had.
Grape... I know, you know what grapes I love? Whatever the ones I used to make Manischewitz.
Oh,
Manischewitz
I love
wine.
Manischewitz.
Are you Jewish?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm not.
What is Manischewitz?
Manischewitz, it's... I'm not Jewish. I've been invited to a lot of bar mitzvahs and bar and bat mitzvahs in my day.
I got very drunk off Manischewitz at a bar mitzvah.
Is it delicious?
It
Is it
is
alcoholic?
sweet. I don't know if I would call it delicious. I would call it sweet.
It's alcoholic.
If you're 13, yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
it's one of those. All right.
Yeah. Delicious. Delicious.
Yeah, it's like the Smirnoff Ice of 13-year-olds.
It's like the Coca-Cola of wines.
I would love to try this.
We'll have to. It's just below Kirkland in terms
Okay.
of quality. So it's
Well,
still pretty
Kirkland
good.
is great.
Still pretty good, yeah. Yeah.
Tier.
Top
Yeah.
tier.
All right, top tier.
It's good stuff. And we have a ghost who's tried it all, telling us.
I don't have a problem, though.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
You don't have a problem with...
Alcohol.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, hold on. Carol, I kind of think that she might.
Well, if we talk quietly, maybe she won't hear what we're saying.
I can hear
but
you.
Okay.
I do kind of... I mean, I'm just going to call it out. I do think you might have an alcohol problem.
Well,
You finished that bottle of Kirkland very fast.
It was delicious. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It was an acidic Merlot.
Mm-hmm. My favorite.
It's supposed to burn.
Burns, yeah. I don't have a stomach, though. So.
Right. So it's fine for
Yeah,
you.
it's fine. A problem. I think once you're dead, you don't really have problems anymore.
That is a good point.
Yeah.
Does that mean I can start smoking again when I die?
Absolutely.
Without
A
consequence?
lot of smokers.
They have good smokes up there?
Yeah, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you don't actually have lungs, so they just...
Do they roll them for you, or do you have to roll them yourself?
Oh, you can ask people to roll them for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, Dana, there you go. You don't like to roll your own cigarettes.
I don't know. No, I hope they have American spirits up there. Fingers crossed, yellow or light blue.
Oh, yeah, they've got those. Yeah.
Yes. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Gotta-
Carol knows how much I can't wait. The second I find out an asteroid's coming, I'm starting to smoke again.
packets. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's like a 68 pack that they serve up
Oh,
there.
wow.
Yeah.
60. What a fun number, 68.
68.
Just one short of 69.
Oh.
Which I'm told is funny. I'm not sure what it means.
I think it's just a number below 70.
Is that why that is funny?
It is very funny.
That is, because it's not quite 70.
Right, but
That's
it's
so
the number.
funny.
Oh, come on, Dana, you knew that.
No, you teach me so much, because you have the kid.
Right, the
Yes.
kid. I have a kid,
Oh,
a child,
sorry.
but I don't call him his name because just been a lot of horrible things that have happened.
Mm-hmm.
Well, mostly with me. I'm a terrible mother.
No.
I'm trying to be better.
My mother was terrible too.
Yeah, now was she involved with Thomas Edison? Is that how he got in?
She was. Yeah.
oh, okay.
Oh.
So this is now starting to make a lot of sense.
She was involved. When we were involved, she got jealous. She was a terrible mother and alcoholic.
No, she had a problem, but you don't.
No, absolutely not.
It's not normally genetic, so
No.
that checks out.
Yeah. And yeah, she's still around. She's still around.
Whoa!
Wow. So she's what?
Roughly
150?
150, 160 years old? Wow.
And she's doing well. Check in on her every
It's like
night.
Old Testament age.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Wow.
What's she doing to be? Good?
Mostly Pilates.
Oh, okay.
At 160.
Yeah.
We
Does
got to
she have
start
a-
doing it.
Yes, we need to start. We've been talking about it. We've been thinking about buying one of those reformers. Do you know what they are for Pilates?
Or like a dungeon chair.
That's what it looks like,
Right.
actually. It
Yeah.
looks like one of
You're
those
probably
torture
familiar
chairs.
with those.
Dungeon
and that
chair.
when you
Medieval
grew up,
torture.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, medieval torture technique. It's like yoga, but hard.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Listen, I start things. I don't necessarily follow through with them, so we'll see if that's
That's nice.
actually true. That's
That's
just what
nice.
I've surmised.
I got it.
We can rent one. We'll see if it goes through.
We can rent one?
Yeah, and then if you like it, we'll keep it.
I don't like renting. I like to own. I like it to be mine. If it's not mine, I don't want it.
Okay.
That's why I don't lease cars. I only buy.
That's what Thomas Edison said. I like to own.
Wow.
Yeah. Talk about being comfortable. That man was comfortable.
Was he
Comfortable.
handsome? I don't remember what he looked like.
He was a little bit. He was a little bit chubby in the cheeks.
Okay.
Chubby in the cheeks. A little bit of scruff. Didn't wax anything. So
Wow. It's a
Yeah,
lot of years of hair, right?
Lots of hair.
I'm pretty slutty. I wouldn't go down on him. No.
Couldn't find it.
No.
Wow.
I wouldn't have wanted to find it. Let's just put it that way.
It was hiding. I never saw it.
Not an attractive human being.
I'm sorry.
Not a nice human being, as we've learned either.
No, he's
I'm
not. He
so
murdered
sorry.
me.
I don't know what we were talking about.
Thomas Edison.
Okay.
No, we weren't talking about my Henry.
Oh, okay. I just didn't know what we were talking about, hiding or getting or.
Oh, the penis. We're talking about his penis.
Oh my gosh, I missed it all. I'm so sorry. Some things go way over my head.
It's okay. Carol has a block. Anytime penis comes up, it takes her a second to sort of get into.
The penis talk. Yeah.
Well, Gary, it was, I mean,
Does he have a penis?
he does. Yes, and I was abused by it.
Is this story going to make me sad, Carol?
I'm not going to talk about it.
What? Yes.
It's like a visual abuse. Like you see it and you're like, oh no.
That's what I'm hoping it is.
Like a dick pic. I've heard about these. Dick pics.
No, okay.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable talking with the child about this. It's wrong.
Okay.
104 child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus
Well,
5, so 109.
Thank you. Yeah. I look great though.
You look
You
great
do,
for
yeah, you
109.
do. Great, yeah.
Thanks.
What are-
I just got braces actually.
Oh, yes. Wow. And
Wow.
someone up there at Afterlife put them on for you?
Yes. Very, very good health insurance up there.
No, the
Really?
Whoa!
Yeah, it's free
They have universal health care in the universe.
and it's brilliant.
I love
Does
it.
that mean that everyone pays taxes up there? That's why it's so good? Or there's a tax up there?
Well, yeah, I think that the tax is death. That's what happens.
Oh, the death
That's you got to pay. You
Wow.
pay in your life. You pay with your life, and then.
Okay.
Then they're Rastafarian colors, too.
Oh yeah, I got into that when I, one love and all.
Are you able to see everything that goes on in the world and on Earth?
Yeah, I see it all every day.
Through mirrors, mostly.
Through mirrors, yeah. Most of the time I'm just looking at myself, but then other things happen
Yes.
around me, and I'm like, oh, gosh,
Yeah.
get out of my mirror,
Is that what was happening when I forget what these people are called? Great uncle.
Virtual reality.
Great uncle virtual
VR.
reality.
Yeah, VR.
VR. These people, we'll call them great uncle and great aunt. Is that what was happening with them?
Yeah, I had this terrible piece of spinach stuck in my tooth.
Oh, it's the worst.
And I was looking in the mirror, and I thought, oh, God, I look beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But I have such a gross green, might have even been like a string of celery in there. Really difficult to get out. It's like basically like vegetable floss. It just doesn't. And then they popped in, and I said, what are you doing here?
Mm-hmm.
And then they
And you said that. What are you doing here?
yeah, I said, what are you doing here?
Oh, we're getting more to the story.
Did they respond?
Oh, they left immediately.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. But I followed them up, and I watched them while they slept, and I said, once again, what are you doing here?
The sleeping thing.
That's No, what is the goal for watching somebody when they sleep as a ghost?
Oh, it's just, we don't have to sleep anymore, so we just kind of get bored. We like to examine, see what they're doing. That's mostly just like an experiment, really.
Okay. What weird things do you see when they're sleeping?
Oh, there's a lot of eye twitching, sometimes fondling. Most of the time, just a lot of like drooling.
Oh, okay.
That's hilarious.
A lot of drooling.
I drool when I sleep.
Do you drool? Yeah.
So funny. I asked her to take a video from me once when she was drooling I think it's so funny.
Yeah. That's, that's what most of it. Sometimes, sometimes humping.
Oh, wow.
Like air humping or like the other way,
While
like
they're
towards the
sleeping?
bed.
Yeah, air humping. Sometimes naming names of people that are not in the couple.
Wow.
Like with this couple particularly, I saw them humping,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, "Oh my gosh, Shirley." And
Shirley.
Shirley.
What a gorgeous
It
name.
is very nice.
Very
Yeah.
Canadian.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know a Shirley. I don't think Shirley lives there. I think it's another
Wow,
woman.
it's a mistress.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's incredible. I have learned so much from all these ghosts.
Mm-hmm. So I assume you've been sticking with this great uncle, great aunt situation for a long time.
I've been around. It's hard to move around to other houses because you have to get to know the people again, and you got to get to know their isms and their schedule, what their diet's like. And for me, I'm a creature of habit, so I like to stick in the same
To one
place.
to- okay.
Yeah.
With the same couple.
How do you choose your people? What do you look for?
Well, I personally am a big fan of spices, so I like to know that their spice cabinet has all the different types of spices. Celery salt, cayenne, white pepper, and Demerara sugar.
Now, what is Demerara sugar?
So it's like a coarse brown sugar. It's a coarse brown sugar that is like an export from Central America. It's a little bit more sweet, but more holistic in practice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Does
big
it-
one for me. If
it's
they don't have
delicious?
Demerara sugar in their house, I can't.
Is it healthier?
I would say so, yeah.
Well,
Yeah. I mean, I once again, I don't have a stomach, but I think I've noticed on alive humans that it's better for you.
I had an aunt who had a stomach, but she got one of the gastric bypass things, so it was like she didn't have a stomach. And she did not know about Demerara sugar. So I feel like
yeah, I
should
don't have
tell
any
her.
spices in my
Oh,
in my kitchen.
I wouldn't be your roommate then.
I just have fructose corn syrup.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah,
We
so-
love it.
High fructose?
Yes,
High fructose corn syrup. We love it. We put
we
it
put
in
on
everything.
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 Was that the
Savory.
Danish? I saw some said Danishes. Did you add that to?
Yes,
We
100.
did.
We dipped it.
Dipped it in it.
Yeah.
If something doesn't have fructose corn syrup,
We
we
don't want
don't
it.
even buy it.
Wow.
So we just add double.
So you have to add. So you don't buy it, and then you add it to it.
Yeah, even if it already has it in it, we will add more.
Dunk it in.
We have severe health problems, so maybe the Demerara sugar.
Demerara.
Demerara.
Where in South America?
El Salvador.
Okay,
Yeah,
we need to
Central.
go.
Is there a resort there? We only stay at resorts.
That's they do have a resort. It's more of a bungalow, I would say, a bungalow run by the mob. But I've been. It's a lot of fun.
Well, I've
open
seen
to an adventure.
Goodfellas. Yeah.
Yeah. The Italian mob, yes, in Central America. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's where they've gone. Mm-hmm. That's where they've gone because they're not in Chicago anymore.
No, they've been run out.
Mm-hmm.
I heard about that. But in the 60s, they were big. In the 60s, when I was little. Big. Mm-hmm.
Meaning a young ghost.
I was a young ghost then. Old ghost now.
You still look great, though. Whatever you're doing, I need to drink more.
Yeah.
I think that's the takeaway here.
Drink, sex, and a little bit of morphine.
Okay.
You know, I often fantasize about going to the hospital because they do the
Morphine drip.
Morphine, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We'll put up some more string lights and we'll go.
It's a great
That'll
idea.
be fun.
Make sure you don't get that stretcher on rent, though.
Right.
Oh, yeah. I know. I got to bring my own stretcher. I actually have one coming from Amazon. So that when the next time they do come, I'll have my own.
Amazon is a company where you can order things and things get delivered to your house.
Oh, I was thinking the jungle.
Right. They named it after the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. So that's like
It's like a Sears.
a Sears.
Yeah.
Oh, I like Sears.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't have to go to the Sears. It comes to you.
Yes.
Funnily enough, you can now go to an Amazon. There are Amazon stores now. There's the grocery store. They have a grocery store. They also bought another grocery store. So they have two competing grocery stores. They have a clothing store. And, funny, they're trying to bring print media back. They're trying to bring books back.
So they're going backwards.
Some could say, yes.
Yes.
Why would you go to the store if the store can come to you?
100%. That's what we
Right.
say all the time.
We say that quote all the time.
Every
you do
time.
Yeah,
that
we
quote?
actually got one of those signs from TJ Maxx.
What's
We have
that?
that quote.
Oh, okay.
For one of those
One of those.
inspirational quotes.
Another Sears.
Another Sears.
Yeah, it's another Sears, yeah.
That's all I know is Sears.
Oh, this is very pleasant. Sometimes the ghosts aren't this pleasant.
Sometimes they're a little
Alcoholics do.
out of their mind. What?
Nothing.
I would just say, whatever you're doing, they did the opposite.
Yeah.
Sometimes ghosts, they have... I think that there's a lot of tension when they die. And then maybe they're put into a housing situation where they're not happy. So for me, I'm happy with the VR because the spices. But sometimes you get roommates that, leave the toilet seat up or don't know how to cook pizza. I heard of a guy that was really having a hard time cooking pizza properly, and that was very upsetting.
I don't know a guy who
We
does
don't
that.
know anyone.
I don't know.
No, pizza's so easy to cook.
So easy.
For some, yeah.
Oh, well.
Before we let you
Hey,
go,
yes.
I don't know if I like the idea of a ghost looking at me through the mirror. Because I'm not on OnlyFans and I want to control that. It's something I learned from my kid this week. OnlyFans. How do I make sure that I don't end up on Ghost OnlyFans or the mirror?
Oh, ghost only fans.
Do I need to cover them up with like sheets or?
No, because we'll see you no matter what.
Oh shit.
Honestly, I think that the best way is just, I think you just have to maybe create a collaboration with put the ghost into your OnlyFans.
So you're saying embrace it?
Embrace it, yeah. I think that's the only way. Or ghosts really, really hate lavender soap.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
I actually have some lavender soap. I went through a phase about 5 years ago.
Just cover your body and the mirror with lavender soap.
Will anything lavender smelling do?
No.
Patchouli?
No.
Amber?
No.
Just lavender.
It's just lavender
Okay.
and soap.
And soap.
Well, we'll do that.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. I mean, you take your chances. I don't want to get looked at by 5-year-old dead girls
But you have to keep your body covered with the soap. That's the problem. You have to
consistently.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm clothed, I don't care. But if I'm naked and just getting out of the shower, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't want that.
Well, that's the only way. So you have to kind of create this like sud-like appearance.
That's exciting for me because that's all I'm going to do when I get to become a ghost is look at everyone else. So I'm glad not everyone knows that trick. So
Dana's excited about that.
I'm excited. I can't wait to be dead and just look at hot
We'll drink
people.
together.
We'll drink together and then we'll go stare at Jamie DoorDash.
Can't wait.
Well, this has been fun.
Great to meet you. Come back, please.
Oh, absolutely.
This has been
You have alcohol. I'll be here.
all right. Well, get climbing through that mirror and we will see you.
It's gas. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. We'll be back with
I woke up like. I woke up like.
That was one of my favorite ghosts. I think I said that last time.
Yeah.
But this time I really mean it.
She was lovely.
She was so sweet. And she was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about it, but
No.
gorgeous, like corn yellow hair, and she was in a gorgeous like pink nightie.
Yeah.
She looked just like a
It's like a doll.
doll, like a porcelain doll.
Yeah, she did.
Gorgeous. I could see why Thomas Edison's ghost was into her ghost.
Yeah, me too.
I forgot to ask about if you could can you age yourself up when you're a ghost? Or
That is
down?
very interesting. I feel like we have talked to a ghost previously that did say you can choose the age, but I think that's a question we need to write down and ask the next ghost.
I need a firm answer on that because if it can't happen, I don't want it.
Yeah,
No, I'm
not
going in
even
my
the
20
smoking, because you were willing to die for smoking.
Oh, you know what? You bring up a good point. I'm gonna have to think about that.
Yeah, really think about it.
I just want my 20-year-old body back. You know.
Oh, you were hot.
So were
when
you.
were 20. Oh, thank you.
We were hot babes. We were hot babes.
We
Remember
got
the
married so
high-waisted?
young. I know.
It was so fun. Now everything is so low. I feel like my vagina is gonna pop out any time.
I know. And just always the plumber's butt.
I know. What is that? What was that? What is that? Paris Hilton. Is it plumber
Yeah.
butt. What?
I hate it.
Have you seen? She's in it. Oh, what? Well, sorry, you go.
Oh, no, I said I just wish they would bring back the high-waisted jeans.
Bring them back. High-waisted jean, drop the crotch. The
Right.
crotches need to get lower. I don't need to see camel toes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Drop the crotch for women's pants. I don't get it.
I like that. Drop the crotch.
Drop the crotch. Did you see that Paris Hilton is now doing a Hilton commercial?
I think I did see that. It's a little bit of nepotism, right?
It very much so, because I believe her grandfather cut her out of the family will.
Really?
10 or 15 years ago.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was like, these are his words. He's like, you're too much of a slut. You cannot be associated with our brand anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, and maybe they're on good terms again, or he's dead. Who knows?
Well, they cast her in the commercial, so maybe they're doing some sort of negotiations.
Yeah, maybe she's making money again. She wasn't for a long time. Where was she? What was she doing?
She was making songs. She made a song.
She tried to make songs. I remember that.
And perfume. I still wear that perfume.
What is it called?
Can.
Can. What does it smell like?
It's like a sweet candy.
Ooh.
Yeah, like a very sweet, pungent candy.
Okay. I feel like a lot of the celebrity fragrances sort of start smelling like the other one.
It's like when they turn. Because, fragrances can turn.
Tell me about it. I got Henry a Shawn Mendes one because I
Oh,
went through my
wow.
Shawn Mendes phase. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
He's a cutie patootie. He was doing that Camila Cabello.
Yeah, that's why I thought for the longest time Henry looked like Shawn Mendes because he was wearing the perfume. Oh,
And that's what it was supposed to do. It was supposed to make you think that they were that they were the person, right?
Wow.
When you were the One Direction one, that you thought there was One Direction wasn't around, right? Anytime I wear the Britney Spears, he gets confused. He's like, it's Britney Spears here. That's what always happens.
Wow. Well,
That's what it's for.
Gary wears the Sean Connery.
Okay.
Cologne.
Okay.
But he doesn't look like Sean Connery.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Maybe you should return it.
I can do that still.
You can.
Yeah, it's only been a few weeks.
Only a few weeks. Get him
Do
the
it.
Antonio Banderas one.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
All right.
that'd be hot.
Yeah.
Do you hear that? Hot.
Whatever you're doing there,
Like I
looks
said,
great in your mouth.
it was all the bar and bat mitzvahs I went to when I was in middle school. It was like a whole year from the 8th
Bar
grade.
mitzvahs.
Bar and bat mitzvahs. It's like
But you're not Jewish, right? You said?
No.
Wow.
No. But
you were just invited to them.
A lot of Jewish friends. Yeah, I grew up like the Fairfax area. A lot of Jews over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've never been invited to a bar mitzvah. Does that say something about me?
No.
No.
Where did you grow up again?
I grew up in Chino Hills.
Not a lot of Jews over there. But here's what I'll do. I'm going to throw a bar mitzvah and I'll invite you.
Are you going to do... No, because it's bar mitzvahs just for boys or
Hire
girls?
a 13-year-old.
Okay, you'll hire...
Bars for boys. Bat is for girls.
Oh.
They're the same.
I
They're
see.
the same. But when they do it together, it's called the B'nai Mitzvah. This is how much I
Really?
learned. Yes.
You know so much for not being Jewish.
I know. I'm a Jewophile.
Jewophile.
Like some people are Anglophiles, like they're really into
Right.
like English history. Francophile, they're really into French. Jewophile. Yeah, that's what I am.
Okay, well, we'll hire a 13-year-old and we'll have a bar mitzvah.
You know what? We
And
could
I'll
just
be
dress down the
invited.
kid.
Perfect.
Do you think I could bribe him to do it?
Yeah, does he have to do anything particular or?
He's got to read
Oh, the
Torah.
the Torah. Oh, okay.
The Torah. Yeah.
Right.
The Old Testament is what the Christians call it.
Right.
What we Christians
And
call
so he has to read it, and it's in Hebrew then.
It is in Hebrew, but you can get it written like phonetically. So you can.
I could just get him to read the Old Testament. It's the same.
Yeah, it's the same.
Right.
It's the same thing, just without Jesus. Jesus comes in the second movie.
Right. The second, part 2.
In part 2. Should we do our last story, our last community story?
Yes, please.
Okay. Do you want to read it or do you want me to read it?
Well,
This one was actually written pretty well. I think.
okay. So do you want me then to read it?
Yeah.
And which one is? Can you just point
Yes.
with your laser?
It is this one.
Story 3.
Mm-hmm.
Great. I'm glad you finally got a laser. Got it from Amazon. A laser pointer.
Yeah, I've been begging Henry to let me get a cat. So I figured if I get the accessories first, he has to give in.
Right.
Yeah.
Story 3. Title: The door handle shook wildly. Story: In 2017, when I was 11, I was headed to Disney World with my family. Before we got there, we spotted at my grandparents' retirement community to stay the night. Let me be clear as far as paranormal reasoning. The retirement home is the infamous The Villages, the community which has a whole documentary, and their house was brand new and no one lived there before my grandparents. So no one died there or anything. During the daytime, my sister, who was a very logical 20-year-old at the time, and I were sitting on the bed of the spare room. My parents and grandparents were in the living room, about 20 feet away from where we are. While we were just chilling, the handle to the completely closed door started going up and down like crazy, as if someone outside of the room was trying to get in as fast as possible. It continued to do so until I grabbed it and opened the door to find absolutely nothing on the other side. We immediately told my family, and they had no idea what we were talking about. None of them did it. And honestly, no one could have run away from the door fast enough for me not to see them when I opened it. It was not wind or anything like that because it was a thick metal handle shaking like crazy. To this day, we have no explanation for what happened. Edit. Forgot to mention that in 2020, my dad and my sister visited there again, and a Hydro Flask bottle fell down in the same guest room in the middle of the night, seemingly for no reason.
Wow, that's scary. That is scary. It's a common theme with these stories a lot.
Right.
That they couldn't have been natural, which I totally believe.
I do believe that.
I totally believe.
Because we have these things happening in our area in our homes,
100%.
right?
And it is a scientific fact. Metal cannot be moved by wind.
We looked it up. We researched
We
it.
did. We called the scientist.
We did. The Scientist Association of America.
He was a science teacher at
Right.
the Glendale High School. We know him. Freshman. Believe he teaches freshman biology.
Right. It's weird that they have the association and they have the teachers there, but it's...
Well, they get more benefits that way.
Right.
Yeah, if they're a part of both. It's like you have a master's and then you have the... Yeah.
Just know so much about this.
I'm passionate about education. Yeah, so that I fully believe it. No, metal cannot be moved by metal or steel. Metal, thick metal. Thick metal cannot be moved by wind. Shaking like crazy.
Yeah, right.
We tried it too. We got the hairdryer, remember, and then we like used it on because your door handle is metal. So we tried it and it didn't work. It didn't move.
No.
We tried all the fans in the house. It didn't work. So I fully believe it.
I do believe it too. What a crazy story.
And they were at the Villages, which is, I have to say, probably haunted.
Yeah.
For sure. All those old people there and then they die.
Yeah.
Would you ever want to live in like a retirement community like the Villages?
I feel like I would. I would like to live around people more my age.
Okay.
I feel like we would have more in common. And I feel like it's kind of a slow moving, situation. There's no young person playing loud music.
Yeah.
Or piercings or whatever, tattoos.
Yeah.
There's just old people.
And you can sort of let yourself go,
You can.
But I heard there's a lot of sex.
In retirement communities.
At the
Wow.
Villages. Yeah, a lot of sex and STDs.
Oh, wow. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
How do you
I'd
think,
have to rethink about that. I don't know if I feel comfortable with that.
you
'Cause
really?
you can't shake anyone's hand that has an STD.
No, that's true.
You can't be around them.
You can't be around them. It is you can get it through the air. No, I've been encouraging you to open up your relationship because Gary, you and Gary aren't really doing it.
No, well, the bunk bed doesn't help.
'Cause
And
he can't
his
clean.
felonies doesn't help too, all the times he's been in jail.
No, what were those felonies for again?
They were for, he tried to spike someone's drink.
Been there.
But not with like a rape drug or anything. It's just he put in an extra shot of whiskey.
Oh.
But that's in this state. That's a big
Frowned
no-no.
upon. It's a new rule.
Yeah,
It's a new rule in Los Angeles.
it is.
In California, I mean, not just Los Angeles.
He stole some things from Target.
Like what?
He stole milk,
Okay, that's
Yeah.
bad.
and now it's allowed, right? So
Yes.
stealing, right? So that's why he got out early. Yeah. So, and I don't really feel comfortable. He's stolen. I wasn't going to say this, but he stole some boxers for himself.
Wow.
You know how I feel about that whole thing.
You don't like boxers.
No,
You're a tidy whities girl.
I am, and I told him, if you're going to steal something, take the tidy whities, no boxers.
Mm-hmm.
So he.
Oh, and he got me
just-
those slippers.
He did, and he stole those. He didn't buy them for you. Remember, he asked you for the money. These were $20. No, they weren't.
He kept the money. Well, he can have them. I think he's suffered enough. $20, you can have it. You can have it. We're comfortable. We're comfortable.
Yeah.
We're comfortable.
Yeah, I know.
in it.
You're not in debt like me.
No, you need it. Why are you in debt again?
I bought a bunch of cars.
You have a spending problem.
Remember, I went to a dealership and I just kept.
Not even an auction, a dealership.
Yes, the Toyota dealership.
What cars did you buy?
Well,
How many? I don't name
remember,
them.
I got 10. I couldn't park them anywhere.
That is right.
You were helping me repark them, remember, because of street cleaning?
Yeah, at one point we started just like breaking them down into parts to like store in a closet.
Right, and I lost all the keys, so I couldn't move them.
That was a disaster.
And they came, and the tow truck came and took them all away from me, and now I'm $500,000 in debt.
Oh, you had to get the most expensive Priuses.
I did. Well, they have good batteries in them, so.
Yeah, those resell for a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't wrong. You weren't wrong. If we'd been better about it, I think we could have turned a profit. But we took them apart.
We did. We didn't know what we were doing.
And we also lost the key to that storage closet. So
It'll come up. It has to be somewhere here.
And you can't break it down because it's steel.
Right.
You can't do it. So we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we will.
We'll figure it out. Carol,
This has been amazing.
you're amazing.
We've been through so many horrible things and great things together.
I think this is just great
We're-
from now
yeah.
on.
Yeah, everything's going to be good.
We're going to get you. This podcast is going to get you out of debt.
Yeah, and I'm not buying any more cars. I've gotten past that addiction.
Oh, you should not be allowed to spend money on anything. I think you should be cash only. No more credit.
Right.
Somehow they've upped your limit.
They have.
I don't understand. Well, this person from, where did they go? Florida? Yeah, that's their fault.
Yeah.
It's their fault.
The verdict is, it's their fault.
And, and there's no way it was any of their family either that would do this, because nobody would ever joke like that.
No, but also there's a lot of weird people in Florida. A random person could have come up maybe and just shook there's a lot of people eating salt bath things.
Yes.
In Florida.
Have you ever eaten a salt bath?
No.
I wouldn't either.
No.
No.
I heard it makes you go crazy.
And eat people.
Right.
Yeah. Thank goodness for that steel door, because they weren't able to get through.
Yeah. So maybe it was a ghost on salt bath
Yes.
materials.
Well,
That's the only thing I can think of.
The biggest takeaway from this week, my friends, is let's learn how to write stories better. Punctuation's super important. Grammar choices. If you say, I think a word goes in a sentence once.
Right.
Especially if it's a noun or a
Yeah.
preposition. I think it goes in once. I don't think you need to repeat it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a hard time following this one.
Yeah, in the morning. We don't need that twice.
Yeah.
You already said it. Any fun plans for the rest of the week, Carol?
I'm not really allowed to spend money, but I'm going to go on the website for the Disney World. It's funny, we read about Disney World Inn, the hotel there. I just want to look at it. I'm not going to buy, anything.
No.
I just kind of want to look at the rooms and
Wait for your timeshare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to a timeshare party next week.
Yes, I can't wait.
And you're coming with me.
I can't wait. I'm so
Do you
excited.
have your outfit ready?
Yeah, it's leopard print.
Oh gosh, you just look so good in leopard print.
Thank you.
Dana got her skin, the color match, and they said specifically just leopard print.
Leopard print. Yeah. Leopard print.
Yeah, nothing else really suits you.
No.
So.
It goes with I feathered my hair. Yeah. It's going to be cool. What are you going to wear?
Well, I'm always wearing, sequins. I love sequins, so I'm going to wear a sequins dress.
Ooh.
Or one of those free-flowing sequins shirts with maybe, I have a lot of those Florida T-shirts that say Florida on them.
Yes.
So, yeah, and with the sequins around it with like dolphins.
You know what?
Coming out of the water. I think I'm going to wear that one. That one's my favorite. You know
what? It'd be so funny if we wore one of those coverall shirts that have like the other bodies on them. The women in the bikini. That'd be so funny if we wore that and people thought it was us. They would totally buy it.
That's what we wear on the beach, you and I.
That's what we look like, though.
Yeah, we do.
We do. That's what we look like.
We do. We look like that.
We modeled for those shirts when we were younger. That's what that guy said.
We were so hot.
We were so hot. Well... All right. Listen, run down your house, get your purse, and we're on our way to Applebee's.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's our tradition.
All right. See you in 5 minutes.
All right.
All right. And thanks for listening to
I woke up like
Dana Shaft is played by me, Jason Bornstein. Carol Ufganza is played by Claudia Witt. Our special guest today is Kat Bird. If you'd like to hear your own ghost story on the podcast, please submit it to iwokeuplike.thispod@gmail.com or find us on Instagram, iwokeuplike.thispod. Turn off! Son of a